Here we go, off to Washington. This wind is terrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know if I should call that a dust devil or tornado. I mean, it's ripping. It's rough. I'm getting blown all over the place. Speed limit here is 75. I'm only able to go 58 safely. It's frustrating. So, El Paso. Our second stop, filled up for a second time. We're going about 100, 150 miles before we stop and fill up about every time. The wind is still terrible. It's a little bit better in the city. There's more stuff to block it. I'm just hoping that once we get up into New Mexico, it slows down or gets blocked by mountains. I don't know. It's been terrible. I've only been able to go 60, 65 max, and even then it was just for a few minutes at a time. It's because the wind is so terrible. So is not an adjective. I need to stop using it. But we're making progress. So fighting against the wind, I was getting about 8.4 miles a gallon. Driving a 18 Tacoma, you should get about 21 on the highway. So you can see how much the trailer kills the gas mileage, and the wind on top of that. On the way here, or on the way to Alpine back in February, most of the time I was getting about 10 miles a gallon, roughly until we got into Texas and the wind kicked up. So I'm at close to 10 miles a gallon now, hoping it's not too uphill to New Mexico or Arizona, California. Hopefully it's all kind of decreasing in elevation. We'll see. We got Kylo. Keeps farting. You got a treat. We are in like Wilson or something, Arizona. We're in Arizona. Okay. And I think we're 4 hours away or 2. I don't know. I'm gonna plug it into Google Maps. But the wind's calmed down. Thank you, Lord. It's much better. Much, much better. Alright, I gotta punch in the address.
Might be a different one. Who knows? It could have been the snake. There was a snake we saw at night, and he slithered into. We had a bunch of like yellow desert flowers there. Oh. So it was like we went to look for him. It was like I don't want to look. We can't see him. I don't want to see. You know, just come hiding here. Oh, you can do it by the phone.
Yeah. It's got a little monitor I can see.
The way that I look at it is when it's time to go, it's time to go. Snake or not.
Oh, you're talking about the snake. I thought you were talking about us. Well, actually,
This is like,
You're fine.
I'm gonna like hop out.
Oh my God, watch out!
All right.
you got the doors locked?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Oh well. So, we just crossed some river, and now we're in extreme Southern California. The plan is today to drive all the way to Medford, Oregon. So, try to get through California in one day. Let's do it.
okay, JK, you're on me now. So I know I'm supposed to be videoing some footage of him driving. I don't know how close this is, so let's back it up some. Yeah, is that good? Yeah? Okay. So I just have to give a big shout out to Jeremy. I don't know, can this thing hear me talk? I am so not used to like a GoPro. Anyways, if this can hear me talk, I just have to give a big shout out to my husband and appreciation for him for hauling our big turd, because he does an amazing job at doing it. I know it's not easy. Back up. All right, so yeah, Oregon has like laws that you cannot have your phone out while driving. It's like criminal or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, what was I saying? So anyways, I just have to say a big shout out to Jeremy for hauling our big turd of a camper, because it's a 2011, so it's like not a brand new camper, and I'm sure it's not easy to haul. Why does he keep switching lanes? Ugh. Oh, that's why. Okay. So I can't do it. That's why I'm following behind him, and it's not easy. This is probably why they say don't drive and video yourself, because it's dangerous. He's so much help to. You better stay in your lane, ho. But just a huge thank you to Jeremy for putting up with my OCD at times, and just putting up with me throughout this whole process, because I'm very particular about things, and I just thank him for being so strong during this process, and for hauling this thing, and for doing such an amazing job at it. So I'm so thrilled and excited to be on this journey with him, and for us doing it before we have kids. And this country, if you get the chance to do it, this country is absolutely beautiful. We are passing through Oregon now, you guys, and we went through the mountain part of it, I guess. We're on our way to Portland, to pass through Portland to get to Washington, and it is beautiful out here. My dad is actually building a house in Medford, and I understand why. Like, this place is beautiful. And we pushed through, and we drove 18 hours yesterday and passed through California in one day. That was rough on us, and I do not recommend that to anybody, but we did it, and I just, he's an awesome man for doing that. We made our destination for that day, and we're making our destination for today, and we're getting it done, and we're doing it. And we start work on Monday. You know, we're pushing through. We're gonna be tired, but we're living our life to the fullest, you guys. And I encourage anybody who is a nurse and can do this to do it. He pushed me, and so I'm pushing anybody else to do it. So anyways, back to him to get a little bit more footage. Love you guys. There's the rolling turd. Whoop whoop. Let's see if we see Kylo. No Kylo? Jude, are you ready? Are you ready, Jude? Oh, good. All right. We're almost there. Only a couple more hours. So maybe 3? Yeah? Okay. Almost there.
For the people of Middlesbrough, I started my own ghost busting. What? The YMCA? What does that mean? Oh, okay. You giving me a T? A T? What does that mean?
That must be my grandma, Teresa.
I'm fairly sure that's not your grandma. Does the YMCA mean it? But then I saw Michael's talk, and he gave me some very specific examples of art. And one of them was when he went to go see Psychic Sally, because she said something in her show which was, quite frankly, okay, I'm not going to mince my words here. Through a process called hydraulic fracturing, also known as fracking. This controversial process involves the fracturing of deep rock using high-pressure liquid made from a mixture of water, sand, and chemicals through which natural gas can escape. Soon after his family received this letter, Fox set out with a film crew to see how this type of gas extraction has affected people who live next